Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a plan with me for May 26th through to the 1st of June. So this is the very last week of May. So exciting to be getting there. We're going to get into June, which will be great in the next plan with me, which should be on Friday. If you're watching this on the Wednesday this comes out. But I'm using the Cyber Monday Mystery Kit for 2024 from Scribble Prints Co. This was like, I think when we did the custom, we labeled it as sort of like Victorian-ish books kind of theme. I pulled in a bunch of gold foil, some shimmer foil, but also some butterfly pieces from Planner Choco, because I thought they would look cute with this, and there's butterflies in the art. But yeah, it was so hard to pick the boxes for this. There's so many good ones. So I'm looking forward to this being re-released so I can use it again with different boxes. But yeah, I just tried to select my favorite ones. But there's still many more that I didn't get to use, like the stack of books, which I really love too. But I did want to use the toolbox with the person with the braids because I just think they just came out so pretty. So, and then I wanted to use a bunch of the scene stuff because I was very proud of the scenes that I did. So yeah, that is what happened. But we are color blocking as per usual and just using the gold. I'm using a little bit of like the butterfly headers across some of the glitter headers. We got the full bottom washi done. I'm going to put a full box overlay on the toolbox, but I didn't end up putting any other full box overlays on. I don't know why I didn't now. But that's okay. I think it still looks good. I think it was already a lot of gold for me. Like, I feel like I use gold a bit more sparingly when I do my spreads now because I feel like it's very powerful when I look at it for my personal taste. So I wanted to spread out the gold a little bit, but this was my week post being sick, so getting back into the groove of things. And this is also the week that Locke's dad came to visit us from Australia. He came to Helsinki, so he arrived around the end of this week, and then he's here for the rest of the other week. So we will get into what we got, what we did, but let's start the day by day. Hello, friends. I just put in here that was working on that book, Zero Limit. Oh, I actually finished it this week, so it wasn't too long of a book, and it's a sci-fi book about someone who like mines on the moon. And we had it in our collection, and I also wanted to read it because it starts with a Z, so it's perfect for the alphabet challenge in my reading journal. And then I just had some to-dos. I can't remember, I think I did do vlogging and stuff this week, so, but I haven't bothered to tick them off because I can't remember now. I don't want to be like too inaccurate, but that is the to-do list that I had, prepared. So on Monday, let's put in the usual Coffee Monday. And then I had a video go up, so I was able to film on the Sunday, like finally feeling good enough, healthy enough to film again. So I had a plan with me go up on Monday, and then I started back onto working on my shop set. Oh yeah, I was working on my hospital art, which is ironic because, I got sick for a week trying to work on it. But yeah, so back to working on the hospital art on this day. Oh, there's a lot of weird mechanical noises happening outside, so I apologize if you can hear that. I have no idea what that noise is. Anyway, then yeah, so I started doing some more work onto that, and then we were watching the show on Apple TV, Silo, which was really good, a really good sci-fi if you're looking for that, where everybody lives in a silo, and they don't know why they live down there. So, and then Silo, and then we got Nom, which is a Vietnamese place. We got Nom for dinner or lunch. Then I was playing Infinity Nikki, and then watching Miss Lollipop's team stream. Sorry, I could barely think with this weird sound happening outside right now. Oh, I also don't want my pen. I want my, well, it's hard to think. I want my tweezers to put the stickers down. Oh gosh. You know when those noises just happen, they just like totally confuse you. It's hard to get words from my brain to my mouth right now. But I'll live. I will survive. I'll write these things down. So that was Monday, still like taking it slow, still recovering. But on Monday, on Tuesday, I did do some filming, and then I did a bunch of editing and uploading, which I guess I'm going to use a bigger thing here. And then again, we were watching Silo, so I'll put that in. Filming. Not 100% sure. I think I was filming organizing my kits, maybe. Or, I don't know. I might have videos the next week. I'm not sure. Then, yeah, editing and uploading, because, you know, when you do a batch film, it takes a while to edit and upload everything. And then watching Silo. Alright then. Then, I'm going to put a fancy label at the bottom because I was reading Zero Limit. Finally getting back into it. But we also had pasta for dinner, just a simple, like, I think it was just like a jar sauce and some cheese, you know. Simple dinner, sometimes all you want. And then we built Heidi's new cat tree because it came in the mail. This is the cat tree for her on the balcony because on the Saturday we had recycled her original one because it was falling apart. And her new one she loves. It's a lot more supportive and easier for her to like lounge around. Her current thing is to actually have her dinner and then she goes out there to the top of the tree and has her bath and watches the birds and the people. Because we have a lot of birds come by. We actually had a family of sparrows nesting on our building. I think on a balcony near ours. And so they were flying around and they were like hopping on her balcony and just like being a menace to Heidi. They were really playing with her, which was really cute. We also get a ton of seagulls in here because we're right next to the sea. So lots of seagulls and things. Alright, so on Wednesday, what have we got here? I had a sticker haul up because I had Happy Mail the week before. And then I was working, trying to get through this hospital set. And then I played some more Infinity Nikki. Yeah, so back to a bit more of a normal routine after being sick. So work, I'm gonna put this in. Stick is getting stuck. Infinity Nikki. There we go. I think at this point the Nikki was almost up to the new season, but the season that we're on got extended, I think, during this time. So yeah, it was just like waiting for the new season to come out and just doing my dailies and things and working on all the things I wanted to work on. So with the whole, okay. And then after Nikki, I played more of The Sims. I might put this at the bottom. And then I have a little thing I want to put in. That is, we were watching Silo. And then I also watched some Little Simsy streams. I really enjoy watching Little Simsy, but I struggle to watch her streams. I kind of watch them on and off these days because she always plays the Sims 2 soundtrack throughout her entire stream, and I honestly cannot stand the Sims 2 soundtrack. It's like it's drilling into my brain. And then when I stop watching the stream, it's still playing in my head and I can't get rid of it. It's almost like torture. Just this one track on the Sims 2 soundtrack that always seems to be playing like 24/7 through the stream. and I can't stand it. Oh my god. I much prefer it when she plays the Stardew Valley soundtrack because it's way more varied and doesn't like destroy my brain. But yeah, so I don't watch as much Little Simsy anymore because I cannot stand the Sims 2 soundtrack. It drives me nuts. It makes me very sad. Obviously, I was watching her a lot more in May because she was doing her charity streams, but oh, I can't with the Sims 2 soundtrack. Nope. I wish you would play the Sims 1 soundtrack. Now that I could listen to forever, probably because I did when the Sims 1 was out. I played it constantly, so I'm used to that one. But I feel like the piano in that is a bit more like, oh, like it flows a bit better, whereas the Sims 2 one is like dun 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 like that, and it drills my brain. Anyway. It's probably just a me problem because she listens to it every single day, you know, for hours. So she obviously doesn't mind it. But for me, I want to die inside. Anyway, I was watching more Little Simsy streams on Thursday. Because again, I do really enjoy, you know, I do enjoy her streams, especially I think she was starting her very veggie legacy here, so you know, and I was playing it, starting to play it, so I was watching those streams in particular. So, and then we did some more cleaning, and then I put in here snacks. Oh yeah, so I think Locke's dad came in, like arrived in Helsinki on Thursday, so Locke went and met up with him in the hotel. Obviously, he just wanted to relax after flying a bajillion hours. It's like 34 hours or something overall to fly from here to Australia and back, or the other way around. But yeah, so we always get basically 2 full bags of Australian snacks because that's my mother-in-law. If you ask for a snack, she will give you 60 billion of them, like all the snacks. So yeah, so Locke brought home the first of the bags full of snacks, which we've been chipping away at. So yeah, I wanted to put in snacks, and then I was playing some more of The Sims. Oh, I didn't write in yet, but that's fine. I'll write the whole day in a second. And then watching Silo again, and then reading Zero Limit. And now I'll write in the whole day. Alright, so that is Thursday. On Friday, I had organizing my kits video going up because I got the... I think it's just the way the pattern is. Because I obviously, when my Happy Mail came in, I got a whole bunch of new binders to organize my kits with. So if you go back, you'll be able to see that video of me reorganizing my kits into my new binder system, which I have found very useful. We're gonna have to switch things up here a bit because I do have a lot of little things planned for this day and not a lot of little things left. So we'll put that, I finished Zero Limit on this day. Let's have a look here. Alright, so I have 3 little things left over and 3 little thing icons, so I have to make sure the other things are not little things. You know what I mean? So, alright, how do I want to do this? Just trying to think of the spacing, because the other things that are not little things are not very big things. What am I saying? You guys know. So I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to put this here. So this will be binge watch. And then meal. And then this will be nails done. I'm switching things around here. Then I think I can still squeeze in, like, look at this, the spacing. Anyway, we're doing, as they call it, planner maths right now. And, oh, I've already like, okay, I could probably use a chubby little thing here instead. Oh, what am I doing? Right, we have a chubby, for nails, which makes more sense than a fancy label. Then we can put in our last little things. Alright, okay. We got this day sorted. So first I have my organized kit video. And then I have my just binge watching YouTube. Then we had 16 Boom, which is like those Chinese crepe wraps. If you've ever heard of them, I can't remember the full name of them now. But yeah, it's like a very eggy crepe, and then they wrap, and I had like Peking duck in it. It was super delicious. Alright, and then we had nails done. Got a new set of nails on. Fresh for the weekend. And then watched Silo and then Murderbot. And then I finished Zero Limit. So that was nice. A very sci-fi evening. Alright, so that was Friday. On Saturday, Locke's dad, Peter, was going to come around this day, so we just did a bunch of cleaning in the morning. Because, you know, we want a nice clean apartment when someone comes around. And then I was in my feels. But we won't get into that. And then I played some Dreamlight Valley. So I'll put this in here just with this box. And then we will fill these in. I didn't really have any cleaning stickers that went with this colorway as well. I found actually colors were hard to pick for this spread as well as last week's. So I used some marble and yeah, no. I just tried to pick out some different stickers that I had from the doodles that came with the kit. Alright, then Peter came over. What am I gonna put here? I'm gonna put in this one, and then we'll put Peter visits in a chubby little thing. And we did our usual thing, which I think we've done the last, I think it's all 3 times that he's visited. We have ordered Georgian food from a restaurant called Rioni's. This is the country, Georgia. Super delicious. Love, yeah. It's very expensive, which is why we've only ever ordered it with Locke's dad. But yeah, super tasty. Georgian food. Love the cheese bread and like the spicy sausage, and super good. So yeah, Peter visits, we had that Georgian food, and then we watched the first episode of The Pit because Locke's dad is a doctor, and well, he hadn't seen The Pit yet, so we're like, yeah, let's watch it for fun. Gotta put something on while we eat, although that's funny because it's a medical show while we ate. But you know, we watched The Pit, and he seemed to enjoy it. And then that night in bed, I was just watching a little Simsy video before bed. Don't ask me why I just wrote visits like that. Viz-tiz. Viz-tiz. I'm a mess. Technically, I have another chubby little thing, so let's just replace that because that's redonkulous. Just completely writing visits wrong. Sometimes you just get the letters muddled up, you know? Alright, that's all better. I can write visits correctly. Okay, so that Sunday was a very, very chilled day, and I don't have a lot to put in, so we're using all of our big boxes. I'm gonna put this one down here. And then okay, just thinking about where I want to put things. So did some laundry and then played a bunch of Dreamlight Valley. Let me just adjust this. It doesn't sound healthy when I was just pulling it just then. It sounded like it was splitting. What the heck? Anyway, just laundry, Dreamlight Valley. I think at this point I had bought the new the recent Storybook Fail expansion packs. I was playing through that. Dreamlight Valley. And then we watched some Simpsons because we didn't know what else we wanted to watch. Am I really gonna do like, okay, I'm doing a big box for having oven pizza. We just had an oven pizza, frozen pizza for dinner. Just gonna be in a big box because I didn't have much else to put in here. Oh, I just put this one in the wrong way. Arg, I'm tired of lifting up stickers. Alright, here we go. Simpsons, oven pizza, and then I started reading a physical book, which was Alana the First Adventure. Rereading my favorite series as a kid. I was all about Tamara Pierce's Tortall series, so Alana, Dade, and Kelladry were my life as a kid. This is why I never read Harry Potter as a kid, because I was way more interested in this. But Illumicrate brought out a special edition of the first quadrilogy, the first 4 books, which is the Alana series. So I finally decided to reread that. I actually haven't read them since literally when I first read them, back when I think I was in year 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in year 5. So I was about the age of Alana actually in the first book, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. That's when I first read the first one. Well, I read all of them that year. Because these books came out in the 80s. But yeah, so I reread the first book, loved it. It was so weird because I still remember it, kind of. But as I was reading it and like names came up, I'm like, I remember that name. Oh my gosh, them. It was like really fun to reread that. And I still really enjoyed it. And I was remembering like all the story beats, but not quite how it like came about. So it was a really fun reread. I still have to read the other 3 books, which we will be getting into, but yeah, super excited to finally reread Alana the First Adventure because it was so good. Although I will say the Kelladry quadrilogy is my favorite, the 3rd one, but you kind of have to read Alana and Dane first because they are in a timeline and they do reference each other. So yeah, loved Alana. It was so fun, and it was just kind of weird to reread them after like so many years, like 20 years, I guess. So yeah, it was still really good. Like they're definitely like they're in the 80s, so they're going to be aged, but I don't really care about that, to be honest. I think they still have a lot of good in them. I just really enjoyed it. It was so nostalgic. All right, so that is the finished second half of the week. And we will get everything going and put it into the planner so you can see her in her full glory. I do have sparkle bits. Do I want to use them? I'm not sure. Like, I guess I could. It's already pretty like sparkly with gold, but I guess it's a bit more, not as much gold. So if we could put in some sparkles here and there where we don't have any. I'll just use the little sparkles that came in the shimmer bundle. Just to add a little bit more sparkle throughout. Because why not? It is a beautiful little spread. I love the way this art came out and how this spread has come out. I was so proud of it when I finished it. I did a lot of like new techniques, especially in my line work and also in like doing the environment. So yeah, I was really happy with how that all came out. And it just looks so soft and pretty. Let's get these sparkles in. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, a big like if you enjoyed it. But also let me know down below. Maybe just leave some books or a teacup or something in the comments down below to say that you've watched it and enjoyed it. But yeah, okay, we got some deco bits in so we can do a little bit of a shimmer I really love this butterfly bottom washi. It's just so pretty and ornate. But yeah, that is the finished spread. I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to keep checking in or subscribe, because on Friday we'll have another plan with me. We're going to be catching up. I will be having more videos other than Plan With Me's very soon. We're going to have another haul. We're going to have July kits. I'm going to do some monthlies. I'll do the July monthly maybe. I don't know. And I want to do some other things. I'm hoping to vlog, but we will see. Hope you enjoyed, and otherwise I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.